Hi, Hezeri Samsuri from CB. MPVs are quite popular here in Malaysia. When you talk about Japanese or local MPV, there are a lot in the market. But if you are looking for an European MPV, most of them are priced above 400,000 ringgit in Malaysia. So what do you have? You want an European luxurious MPV which is priced below 300,000 ringgit in Malaysia? The new Renault Espace. You have to give it to Renault for inventing the MPV. Yes, they invented the first MPV. This Espace, the latest generation of their MPV. It sits 7, and for our market, the engine is a 2.0 litre turbocharged. The 2.0 litre turbocharged engine develops 170 horsepower at 5,000 RPM. Torque is rated at 270 Newton meter at a lowly 3,250 RPM. The suspension is a standard McPherson and a multi-link at the rear, and the transmission is actually a 5-speed automatic with manual mode. If you're thinking that the car can beat a Golf GTI 2.0 turbocharged engine, no, unfortunately you can't. Why? Because this thing weighs 1.8 tons, curb gross weight is more than 0.5 tons. It's heavy, but amazingly, when you start driving it, it doesn't feel that heavy. The Espace comes with big tires. It's rated at 225/55R17. It's quite wide actually for an MPV. So if you have one, be careful during raining season because it might aquaplane. Being French, it cannot help but to be unique. Among the things which surprised me was this thing here. It doesn't come with a fuel filler cap. It's stuck to the lid actually. It's a rubber cap stuck to the lid. Very unique and very easy to use because it will minimize the risk of losing the cap. If you plan to carry a roof box, you do not need to buy the bar because this thing here, which looks like a spoiler, is actually a bar which can split into two. You can slide it forward or backwards, up to you. And it's very easy to use. Car doesn't come with a key. Actually, it has a key, but the key is in the form of a card. What you do is like you take the card and you slide it in. There are a lot of unique features in the Espace, okay, apart from the exterior. The interior is a nice place to be too. You have tons of cubby holes here. There are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 cubby holes on the dashboard alone. The display meter looks like an island that sprouts out from the dashboard. It's like the one that you can find in the same concept can also be found in Estima and other MPVs. To me, center console, the meter display in the center console fits an MPV, but not a car. Espace comes with the biggest sunroof in its category. I love the sunroof. Kids dig it too. It's the biggest sunroof ever, and the view is magnificent. There's a reason why Espace got a 5-star rating, the Euro NCAP crash test. One of the reasons, the seats. Now, the car comes with 7 individual seats. 1, 2, 3, there's supposed to be another one here, or 5, 6, and 7. Now, each seat comes with its own airbag. For the rear seats, to adjust it, it's multi-adjustable actually. You can slide it, and by using the rails, you can move it to the side to put in another seat here, or you can take it out completely. The seat belt are attached to the seats, which is very, very good. And if you have an ISOFIX baby seat, each of the seats come with ISOFIX hooks. The boot is quite big. Furthermore, you can push the third row seats forward. It comes with a retractable tonneau cover, and all the windows, the rear windows, will get its own blind. The Espace is very comfortable. The suspension is tuned for comfort. You don't need an BV that handles like a sports car, but it doesn't feel floaty like Japanese. It's still a continental MPV. Con is something which I really have to take my hands off because it's really cool. It reminds me of Proton actually. Engine performance, this car can go from 0 to 100 in about slightly more than 10 seconds. Top speed is about 190 plus. Like I said before, the car, it is a heavy MPV being a full-size 7-seater, but the turbocharged engine makes it feel lighter, a lot lighter. Now the plastic quality is quite good. In fact, it's better than the Japanese because Japanese has become so boring nowadays. But I have one question to Renault. This area here uses coated plastic. Now, from my experience, this kind of plastic won't last long in our weather. Maybe about 4 to 5 years, the top surface will melt. What I like most about the Espace is the looks. The cookie cutter Japanese MPVs are like a dime a dozen. It's everywhere. But the new Espace, people will certainly notice you.